shift focus from one breathtaking, moment to another that we witnessed last week. And I'm referring to the Back to Your Village Food Festival, the biggest food festival the country has ever seen and probably would ever see, right? By ChannelOne TV, City FM. It went. So the thing with city events is that every year you try to build on the experience, right? Then from, let me say, like the 10 over 10 experience you had probably last year, what we witnessed last week, shots the thing to like some different pedestal, right? And who would have thought? Because I remember speaking to Nana Tufo and Noyo Kote the Saturday before the Sunday. And Nana was telling me that, see, on Saturday, the place, peaked like we would have seen in previous editions. So like the years before, what we saw in 2023, by Saturday morning, last week, the numbers we were seeing, or Saturday afternoon, the numbers we were seeing, was unbelievable. Little did we know, to be fair, we knew. From the way the build-up started, we knew that Sunday was going to be absolutely breathtaking. And true to our word, it was mind-boggling. It was unbelievable. Patrons, or let me say vendors selling, it looked complete. If you even you use the council crowd was finished. Can't think about it. The council, the under of the Daddy Sen, all of that was Charlie. People were scrambling for it. It tells you how good the experience was at the Back to Your Village Food Festival happening at the AMA forecourt. So what I want to do is that I've categorized the experiences for you. So some shots there, like see how people are enjoying, the experience. So what I'm going to do for you right now is that I'm going to categorize the experience for you, right? And tell you how it started on day one. So beyond the food, we also had like the experience of enjoying, indigenous quality music. And when food and music meet, trust me, it's a different level. So day one, we had the Just Groove Band, right? We also had the Georgina Bobobo. Oh God, you should see them shaking the thing. All sizes, it's small, Nash, the big one. All of it was shaking. And in fact, the forecourt of the AMA, it shook. It was unbelievable. So we had a Just Groove Band, the Georgina Fafali Bobobo Band, and also Drummond are bringing life to the Back to Your Village Food Festival last week, Saturday. Let's take a quick look at what happened, what transpired, and I'll be back to share with you how it happened on day two. Take a view.
just like you know, in the last few weeks and days, we've been whetting the appetite of both listeners and viewers, because here at ChannelOne TV and City FM, the month of March, we celebrate the Heritage Month. And as part of the Heritage Month, we celebrate the Back to Your Village Food Festival. This festival is not just an ordinary festival. It affords vendors and patrons to display and taste food that in the ordinary day would take a while for one to grab hands on. So here at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, we have 3 villages as well as snacks bars and other outlets presenting varieties of food. And so we have the Akan village, we have the northern village, and we have the southern village. For some, it's been a while they tasted the popular Twoza feed with our yo-yo soup from the northern region, or the Tubani and its accompaniment. And I'm sure for many Akans, they will go or they cannot do without the popular Ebunebunum pan with fufu and the grass cutter meat or the krantie. And so I have been interacting with some of the vendors, and they've been sharing their excitement and experiences with me.
I can say we started selling from 11 a.m. People started trooping from 11 a.m. As at that time, we're still setting up, but people were buying. And you can see all my bowls are finished here. We have to be washing and keep. I had to even go and buy some bowls to serve because I've run out. All those here want to eat fufu. They want to eat fufu pounded here, not the one with the machine. So that's what we are doing for them. And that's what a lot of people come in and they're asking for. So that's what we are serving them with. So my expectation, with this, we are expecting more numbers tomorrow.
And today, I've got aboboy and kaklo. I've got pepli. I've got Ghana traditional pepli and palm soup. And my expectations, you can see here, the place is almost full. And I'm expecting more people to come today and tomorrow. It's going to be very fun, and we're going to make a lot of money this time.
At our restaurant, but this is the dawa jollof. It's made with dawa and then a little dry fish. That makes the difference. So that's local, the northern jollof rice.
And so the 2025 edition of the Back to Your Village Food Festival, powered by ChannelOne TV, with support from 97.3 City FM, has given vendors an avenue to cash in. Aside the vendors, I've been interacting with some patrons, some of whom have come with their families for the first time to experience this traditional festival. Let's hear their thoughts of what they make of this festival.
One word, incredible. I think I will encourage all Ghanaians to actually patronize this. Now, and kudos to ChannelOne. I think what you see here is not just really bringing our heritage to life, but actually our cuisine as well. So I wish I could do this more often.
It's the first time I'm experiencing this kind of food festival. It's very nice. You can have all the different foods, and it's, I think, very delicious. And I'm gonna have chusafi, and I'm looking forward for it. Yeah.
Okay, so last year I was actually here. I came for all the 2 days, and it was amazing. So I was just in a haste to come for today's program as well.
Delivering the keynote address on day 1 of the festival, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Export-Import Bank, Sylvester Mensah, assured of his outfit's commitment in growing local businesses.
Exim Bank is a bank for import and export, and anything that has to do with import and export, you can rely on Exim Bank. It is our hope that most of us here will not only sell all our foodstuffs and go home happy, but learn a few things from our clients in order to further improve upon what we do.
Back to Your Village Food Festival has witnessed an increased patronage from both patrons and vendors, as tomorrow promises to even be more exciting. You don't want to miss out on this exciting food festival.
And what an experience it was really on day one on the Back to Your Village Food Festival. Vendors had a swell of a time. I don't want to talk about patrons, right? Because right after they were cashing out, then the jams started, right? And I'll show you a little bit of it more in day two. But I was there for day one, and I was really amazed by the quality of what I saw there. So the packaging, the food, you know, the presentation of it. And I was saying to myself, wow. And, you know, I spent some time just trying to focus myself on some of the things the Exim Bank CEO, Sylvester Mensah, was saying. Yeah, and I believe so strongly, like I was saying earlier on, that there's so much potential for a lot of these brands, and hopefully we are able to realize all of these gains, or, you know, maximize the gains, right? And the next big, you know, food brand, right, you know, might be coming from Ghana, and more so the food festival. Right, so let's support our own. Let's buy Ghana. Let's eat Ghana. Let's grow Ghana. And with that being said, shout outs to all of the team that put together this amazing event. But let me go straight into day two, you know, and just, you know, just bring another sneak peek of how it also transpired there, how vendors had an incredible time. Patrons were over the moon. Some were even requesting, Charlie, you know, Monday was a holiday for the Eid, right? The Eid holidays was on Monday and the Tuesday after. And we're like, Charlie, let's add Monday. We'll rest on Tuesday. Let's add Monday, you know. But for the rains, would have probably gone all the way to 12 p.m. So let's look at how it also transpired on day two at the Back to Your Village Food Festival.
Grateful to you for choosing the Channel One newsroom. Now, it's day two of the 2025 edition of the Back to Your Village Food Festival. Over 150 vendors and more than 1,000 patrons have gathered here at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly to celebrate Ghanaian food, Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian music, Ghanaian dance, and with this has been put together by ChannelOne TV and City FM. It's food on display from different parts of the country. I'll take you around, show you what's on display, and, you know, tell you, speak to some of the vendors, some of the patrons, and share their experiences with you. Later, my colleague Emmanuel Pong will be bringing us a wrap of the two-day event. But first, let's interact with some of the vendors here. How's it going?
Oh, very well. The kelewele is in high demand.
Really?
Yes, it's the best seller here.
Okay, kelewele is always in demand.
Yes, it is.
What makes yours special?
So we have a special ingredient. You need to taste it to know. Yes.
Hi, my name is Charles. What's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria. And what's yours?
Progress.
Progress. Okay. So is this your first time here?
No, I was here last year.
You were here last year?
Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine it was fun. Is the reason you're back again?
I think it was fun. It was entertaining. It was good to be here in the at a fair that has most Ghana foods available. It was nice. It was a nice experience.
It looks like you're here with the entire family. Hello, ma. What's your name?
Diana.
Diana.
Dapa.
Okay. Is that your husband?
No, my brother.
That's your brother.
Yeah.
That's the entire family.
Yes, please.
Okay. So tell me how the experience been for you since you've been here.
Oh, yeah, we are having fun. We are eating. We are dancing. The music is nice. The choreography too is very nice, and we are enjoying it.
I think it's something it should be done. I mean, more often, because I've never seen something of this sort before, and I think it's very nice. So I think we encourage the organizers to do it more. So thumbs up.
Of course, there is no Back to Your Village Food Festival without fufu. Fufu is enjoyed across the country. We're currently at Homcho, one of the stands here at the village. Let me speak to the guy in charge here. How's it going with you, bro? What's your name, first of all?
My name is Lawrence Tetezo.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's it been? It's about 3 p.m. now.
Yeah, that's at 3 p.m. now. I've run short of fufu. So a lot of people are still coming and asking for fufu, but I don't have fufu, unfortunately, to serve them. We are still trying as to how to get them fufu, whether we're going to cook some cassava and pound for them. Yes. So we are still making plans.
I see some people enjoying your fufu already. Let me try and see if I can talk to them.
Everything is very well. The food is nice.
The food is nice.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Dorcas.
I'll just leave you to enjoy your food. So now take that report by my colleague Emmanuel Opong. He's put together a wrap of the 2 days event, Saturday and today. Put together a wrap of all that's happened, the food, the music, the dance, the clothing, and everything that's happened here at the 2025 City FM Channel One TV Back to Your Village Food Festival.
With the momentum from the first day, the final day has also delivered even more exciting activities and cooking experiences for all attendees. The 2025 edition of the Back to Your Village Food Festival has delivered beyond expectations. Just like you can see behind me, tens and thousands of patrons have thronged the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly to have a taste of Ghana, and I will walk you through the various villages that have been set up here, right from the northern village for your popular cuisines down to the southern village where we can talk about cuisines such as komi, keshito, then back to the Akan village with the popular fufu and its accompaniment. Come with me as I walk you through the various villages.
And so far it's been good. It has been very, very good. Yeah, so far.
This is Kinky Villa, and we sell millet kinky. So instead of corn, we use millets for the kinky. We are just encouraging healthy eating. Apart from that, it's also good for diabetic patients and those who don't tolerate corn in their diet. And then, I mean, anyone who just wants to enjoy something new from, away from the usual corn kinky. So since yesterday, I mean, patronage has been very good. People coming in to make enquiries, where to find us after the fair. Others are also buying to try for the first time. They enjoy it, and then they are giving very good remarks about it.
I think joining this festival has been great. Our expectations have been met, and we are still getting more sales as the day goes by.
Beyond the main meals, vendors have showcased a variety of local drinks like sobolo, asana, pito, palm wine, and fresh coconut juice. Other snacks such as nkati cake, local donuts, agbelika klo, and achumo are not left out. Let's interact with some of the patrons for them to share their highlights with us.
First time and I'm overwhelmed. I mean, the senses, the smell, the sights, it's amazing. I mean, we just got some yogurt from Zoella yogurt, and it's amazing. And also the 5 senses. We had some buffalo and some egg at Kosiane Mako, and we also had some banku and ademe soup. I mean, it's amazing. And I think City FM is doing a very great job, and keep this up. I mean, your timing is impeccable.
This is my second time come to the food festival. I always come here with the family to enjoy ourselves. So I think so far we are enjoying ourselves. We are seeing a lot of people here, and that's very good for us. For the cultural display, I'm yet to see any live performance, but for the food, I've taken some sobolo, and then I think I went in for kebab just to cool down. I think my next meal will be fufu or apepesa. What I want to tell them is that they have done really well, and they should keep up doing this good work, but they should find us a bigger space so that we can have more space to cover whenever we can. But they have done well, so far so good.
At the peak of the Back to Your Village Food Festival has been traditional drumming, dancing, and live music to keep the energy high. As we climax the 2025 edition of the Heritage Month, more specifically the Back to Your Village Food Festival, I want to have an up close with the head of event and partnership at ChannelOne TV and City FM, Frema Edunyame. Best friend, so please, how do you do it? How does City ChannelOne pull the streak? Because the numbers here today, I'm overwhelmed, I should say.
Well, you know that for us at ChannelOne and City FM, we see ourselves as a family-based media house. And so whatever we do it in conjunction with our family members who are our viewers and our listeners. They understand our language, we understand theirs. And so we factor in whatever it is we know their expectations will be and then give it to them. It's been a great month, I must say, and we are very excited and very grateful to our patrons and happy that our sponsors also all the time support us.
The Back to Your Village Food Festival 2025 is proudly sponsored by Gino, Core Natural Cocoa Fruit Juice, Pan-African Savings and Loans, Jibu Water, Twillium Industrial Company, and the Control.
Absolutely amazing, breathtaking. I need not say much. All of it and more is captured there. If you want to relive the experience, go on to our YouTube channel, ChannelOne TV, where we've cataloged all of the experiences for you, from the vendors, the patrons, the performances, all of it and more is on the Back to Your Village 2025 edition playlist on ChannelOne TV's YouTube account. I take you back